We think we are actually lazy, but in reality, we are not lazy. I'll explain you this with one example. Imagine someone gave you a spoon, small normal spoon, and he asked us to cut a big tree. Okay, so now you are keep on trying to cut the tree with the spoon. You are giving your 100% effort. You worked full day, but if you see the results are zero because spoon is not that sharp to cut a tree. If you look at this example, here you are giving your full efforts, but you are using the wrong tools. In similar way, if you want to be productive, giving efforts is not enough. We should have to use the right tools in the right way. So for this, I'm going to tell some tips that actually work. First and foremost one is you already know that you should have to keep your mobile aside while working and turn off every notification, and don't try to touch your mobile. Initially it feels very difficult, but after some time you will get habituated. This one actually helped me a lot and it works every time. So if you want to be productive, first and foremost, don't try to touch your mobile. Okay. Next thing I follow the most is Pomodoro technique. That means work in blocks, like 30 minutes blocks. What Pomodoro techniques tells you is work for 25 minutes and take 5-minute break. So you have to repeat this process for 4-5 times. So it will give you a full concentrated 2 to 3 hours of work. Once you start this now, you will see a very good results and progress, because now what happening is we are distracting. Once you start the timer and start working on your task, in between you don't want to quit actually. So try this Pomodoro technique. If you want summer, if you want to learn more about this Pomodoro, you can search it on YouTube. Okay. But technique is 2-minute rule or 5-second rule. I generally use 5-second rule. How I use is whenever I have to complete a big task, my mind says no, we should not do it now, we'll skip and procrastinate for tomorrow, like that. So at the time, just close your eyes and count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if you are in standing position or sitting position, just go to your work location and start it. Don't think about anything. Don't think that you have to complete the task. Just think you have to start it. What actually happens is once you start it, you don't want to stop in between. Okay. So this one will also help you. Just try for one time. If it does not work, nothing is going to happen. But if it works for you, then it is great news now. So try. And fourth important tip is if you are someone working like me, try to avoid meetings a lot. Of course, I know we cannot avoid meetings. Nowadays, what happens, even if your presence is not required, still they ask you to join. Okay, they'll conduct meetings from morning to evening and they'll ask you the progress in the evening. What will happen? Nothing will happen now. So, focus more on working instead of just meetings and discussion. So, I have a lot more tips to discuss, but for this video, I'm stopping here. Okay. If you like the video or want to give any suggestions to me, please write it in the comments. Thanks for watching.